So OAPay has recently gone through a whole rebrand and a change. How is this impacting your users and what has fueled it?
First of all, as you can see, what myself and Millicent are wearing is our brand colors. It's bold, it's vibrant, and that is the message we want to come across to our users, that Africa is beautiful. OAPay means one Africa. We want to bring Africa together on one platform, sending money to your loved ones, and for business. It's not just for, economic reasons. You want to not just set up a business, you can use OAPay. We also have a business option on the platform where businesses can send up to 50K at once, instantly. Obviously, I have no control what your bank authorizes, so let me make that disclaimer. Yeah, but the purpose of this brand is to show that we are customer focused. We love who we are, where we're from, our ethnicity. We are proud of it, and so we are standing out, and we want to show it. Whereas our previous brand, after 3 years, we noticed that we didn't showcase that as much. Hence, this brand is necessary.
Alison?
Okay, so, she talked about the boldness of the colors, but if you look at our icon, it's like hands around the O, so hands around Africa. Mm-hmm. So it's all focused on our community, right? So besides our boldness, we have pride in where we're from. We want other people to be prideful of where they're from. And we also have a key point in focusing on our community. What can we do to give back to our African continent that, other people may be focused on, let's just get, profit. So that's really centered on why we decided to change our brand and become, the new OAPay.
I love that. That's absolutely amazing. I must say, I'm a big believer in strategies and systems, especially when it comes to business. And even the way you describe what you have done, if I'm being very honest, without name dropping, I do use a company for sending money. But after today, I've got salaries to pay and they're abroad. So OAPay is, baby, all the way. Yeah. I must say, absolutely amazing.
On board.
What do you do in terms of the OAPay Uplift program?
The referral program, the aim is, we're also, we're thinking about our sender market. So those in the UK or those in the USA. Nobody's thinking about them, how they are struggling up and down, hustle and bustling to send money back home. So the program is to add value to them. So when they send and refer a friend, they get an increment on the app. So you're sending money, but you're earning something at the same time. So just like when you go shopping and they give you, these coupons, supermarket.
Club points.
Yeah, club points. Yeah. So we are adding club points, I would say.
Yeah.
Or also we are referring a friend, you're also earning. So that's the purpose. So we're thinking about our UK senders, not just thinking about our receivers.
That's fantastic.
That's nothing to...
So listen, you get to send money, there's no fees, and on top of it, you're going to make something back. Listen, OAPay all the way, baby. So absolutely, we're all team OAPay, but what advice would you give to other women who are looking to break into the fintech industry or even to come close to it? What would you say they need to know first?
My advice for women in breaking into the fintech space is not thinking you're underqualified. So a lot of what we do, I'm saying what we loosely as women is we have to have all these qualifications before we do something. That's not necessarily the truth. So I would say you have to just go out and do it. And I would advise other women that are in this space to pull women up. So a lot of times you think about, okay, I'm doing something, it's all about me. And it's a competition in your head, but the competition is not really between you and other people. The competition is, hey, I have a dream, I'm trying to meet my dream. So pulling another woman up doesn't change or reduce you hitting your goal or your dream. So I would say that goes to two parts: the women that want to be in the fintech space, and the women that are already in the fintech space. So
yeah, I totally agree with Millicent. And the thing about it is that a lot of people don't go into it because of maybe the hassle, the stress. But if you have a dream, why would you let your dream die because of what people say? You've not even tried. And what we did our research. We had a go, and they have proved, and we are running it. So why not you? And take that risk, take that leap of faith, and don't limit yourself. For example, our destinies are tied to other destinies. And that's one thing I've come to realize having my own business. You know, when you work for a 9-to-5 person, you just finish your shift, you go home, you sleep. There's no care. But what are you adding to life? You need to add something to life. And I'm privileged to be adding something to our society, even in the UK here and in back home.
Thank you.
And the US.
And the US there, yes. How do you envision the future of OAPay and the impact on Africa that it's going to have? This is global. This is big business.
Yeah, definitely is a booming industry is not going to go down. What I see OAPay achieve is greater scaling up, more acquisition of licenses across the USA, and also launch it in Europe as well. And I see us being a voice for women, being a voice for the underestimated. And I believe strongly that the sky is the limit for us.
So your focus for community-driven business is unique. How would you say that has shaped some of the choices you've made in regards to OAPay and how you not systemize things?
I would say the main thing is who we employ, who is a part of our team. So most of our employees are based in Africa, right? But what we're doing is not employing them at that scale or that rate. We're ensuring that we're competitive so they can do something with their families. Because you can go to a certain third world country and pay them what they get paid. You're getting the profit because they're working for you. But we're pushing it a little bit and giving them what we think is competitive if they were able to come across. So that's one key thing that I would say that we're doing to help our community. We haven't launched this, and it's like, I don't want to say it, but we're also looking at what we can do to help women get into the fintech space at a cost, like a scholarship type thing. So we're looking at all these different things to help in what our mission is, driven by our community. So, and that's based in Africa.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah, and just to add what Millicent is saying, we're not just also employing people from Africa because maybe it's cheap. No, we want to showcase the talent and the skills that is already there, but it's not being highlighted. So these developers, we're also voicing them out, the partners that we work with. And also, like we said, only 4% of female and CEO. Most, well, I want to say most, but most of our managers are female. And so we're also breaking that stigmatization. And also we do have skilled foreigners in the UK and in the USA, because we are not also providing substandard service. We want to make sure we are compliant to the regulation. We make sure that we have security as the utmost priority for us, so your money is safe. And most Africans, they are afraid of using these platforms because they are afraid who has the information. Trust me, your information is safe. Your information is secure. And why would you choose to use a foreigner instead of an authentic Black woman? So if you're out there and you've not used OAPay, go and download now, because you are supporting your own and you're boosting your own economy. So it's a win-win, okay?
What role does your cultural heritage play in your vision and leadership for OAPay?
I would say I would look at my mom as a key point in just what she's brought in or instilled in me. Also my uncle, right? But I would say you have these two folks that have played a major part in my life. They've always had a lot of family around. They've always helped their community. They've always given back. So to me, seeing that firsthand helps me. It's just kind of second nature, that I am not thinking about what we do in the community. That's just what we do, right? So for me, I would look at those folks that brought me up as the people that kind of pushed or instilled this in us.
Yeah, and I second that. And apart from my mom, my faith has been the foundation. I saw my mom pray. I saw my mother that is strong. And so I saw that with God, all things are possible. And so we've built that culture even in our company. If you want to pray, because we trust God. Our success is not in ourselves. Our success is in our faith in God. So I believe that's what surrounds OAPay, and we are not ashamed of it. We're not ashamed to say God is our source.
No, I love the fact that you have family and you have faith, and understand you have two strong foundations that can't be shaken because it's deep rooted in who exactly you are. And the fact that you allow people within your company to have time to say, if you need to pray, because we understand this business is built on business with God. So yeah, beautiful. Love that. Thank you, ladies. The remittance market is highly competitive. So what sets OAPay apart from all the other companies, would you say?
I would say we care about our customers, okay? We are not saying we're not going to have any downtime. We're not going to say we're the number one, but we will say when you call us, we'll pick up, we'll follow up. You don't have to wait 2 days. You don't have to wait a day and wait for someone to email you back. You pick up the phone, you make the phone call. A lot of customers have my number. And fortunately, but they call me. And we fix your issue if there's an issue. So I would say our customer service was what sets us apart. And Tracey can add all the other things, but that's the number one thing for me.
Yeah, and I don't think I have any competitors. I see peers, because the sky is the limit for all of us. So I don't see that as, what's the difference maker, but we all have a preference. The shopping mall you go to, the supermarket, we all have different preferences. Sometimes you shop here a bit, you shop here, you shop here. So I don't think we should all encourage to shop with OAPay, because we're also unique. We provide speed, reliability, and we can trust us as well.
For me, the fact that you actually have someone that you can pick up a phone to speak to is big, especially when you're dealing with people's money, and especially when you're dealing with people abroad, whereas you may get a phone call, someone abroad who needs money because someone's in hospital, there's an emergency, and you're like, the money's not going through, I cannot wait 24 hours. What are you telling me? There's been a block or there's a whole, fix the situation. But knowing that I can just pick up a phone and I'm going to have Millicent at the other end of the line, like, yeah, hold on, wait, I'm going to sort it.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me put the kids out.
I'm calling you. Like, literally, honestly.
Yeah, we have a team now. Thankfully, we're not running the show by ourselves.
Yes, we have
a team. So if you don't hear from Millicent, you will hear from a team.
Yes, I'm like,
and like you lot.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Honestly, that's big.
And we are aware that the world is going digital, but we still want to ensure there's a touch, and that is why we're still going to have that touch.
Yeah, there's going to be people.
Yeah.
And just really big, because I remember all the times my mum will call me and be like, can you, Andrea, I need you to do this transaction. I'm like, just do it yourself. Like, I don't have to do it. Call them, no one picks up. So the fact that there's a company that, if you have a problem, Mom, don't call me. Don't disturb me, please. Don't even wait for me to come to the house before you fix it. Call them and let them talk you through it. So thank you for that, ladies, because you're solving a lot of us. I'm not even Gen Z. I don't know why I am. Millennials. problems with their parents of having to solve solutions with transferring money. That's a big one. So yeah, literally, is there anything you'd love to share about OAPay? Would you say that is of significant value? Because I've taken so much, even in regards to you saying that as a business, you can send up to 50,000 in one transaction, whereas normally after £1,000, your client, you've reached your limit. Do you get where I'm coming from? So even hearing that, like you can do business abroad in big transactions without having issues so long as your bank permits it is big. So is there anything else significant that would you say stands out for OAPay that people should know?
So I would say security and a lot of cybercrime out there. So I just want to reassure our users or potential users that we also, just because we're Black doesn't mean we don't take care of security. So I just want to make because there is a stigma too. So people don't use Black people because trust. So I want you to know that we are highly regulated by the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority in the UK. And also,
FinTech, the FinCEN registered. We also have licenses on our own. So Tracey kind of started on, but the difference between us and a lot of people is that they are going through banks.
Yeah, it's not purchase.
It's not, right. So
you see her name.
You see on my name.
Yeah, you don't see a bank behind certain companies.
So scroll down on these other competitors and go all the way down and see what they say who's licensed. When you scroll down on ours, we're licensed in 10 states. We're growing, but that's our license. It's nobody else's license. And in order to get licenses, you have to go through rigorous background checks and you have to not have any financial issues. So a significant part, we're not gonna put our names out there just to
dupe you.
Yeah, right.
You know.
So to me, that's very significant that people don't know. They just think, oh, it's a big brand, they must have a license. No, we have big brands coming to us to want to use our licenses. So that's something that's significant that I would mention.
Yeah, and also just to say, we are a growing company. We are happy to hear from investors, potential investors out there. Yes, and we welcome opportunities partnership. So just give us a call. We're hoping to hear from you.
I love that. I love the fact that you said that you put your name on it, which means you're not going to put your name on it and mess it up.
Yes.
You literally put your name on it. Not no bank's name, not no financial company's name. It's your name. You lot own it. It's literally it's Black owned. You have a fintech company which is female owned, Black owned, and yeah, you are doing big things. You deserve a round of applause. And more, honestly, ladies, well done. Amazing work that you're doing. And I'm not just saying this to say it for saying sake. I'm literally being serious. I'm going to use OAPay because I've got salary to pay, and I'm actually going to tag you lot in it because let's see, everyone, can you go and download OAPay? Let's see if what they're saying is really what they're about. And if they're not, we'll come and tag them and come up to them.
Well, we'll come back and talk about this. Let's come back and or call us, right?
But yeah, thank you for that, ladies. That's amazing.